of any pipeline coming out of Canada has never been to provide oil to U.S. customers. That's not a thing.
Come on, Mr. Global. You can do better than that. You got 500,000 people on TikTok following you. They value everything you say as an oil and gas expert. Let's see what the Energy Information Administration has to say.
You're right. They do value what I say. They value what I say because I'm right. So what did I say? I said the goal of any Canadian pipeline coming into the United States to a coast, the goal of that is to increase the price of Canadian oil. That's the goal. It's not to sell oil to American customers. Somebody's going to buy the oil. They don't care who buys it. They're trying to get their price up. So while you're looking at the EIA, why don't we just ask Canada why they want pipelines coming into the United States? Let's ask the Canadian Energy Center, who did this whole piece on making Canadian oil prices more equal, examining the facts about increased pipeline access. Building new oil export pipeline infrastructure over the long term, such as Trans Mountain, Keystone XL, Northern Gateway, and Energy East, is critical to enhancing North American energy security and diversifying markets, especially to emerging and developing economies in Asia Pacific. Market diversification will result in Canadian oil fetching higher prices, reducing the discount on diluted bitumen prices expressed as Western Canadian Select. As I said, Canada is building the pipeline to get the value of their oil up, not to make sure you have enough oil, because someone's going to buy the oil and they don't care who. One of the reasons the United States has enjoyed lower gas prices than 95% of the rest of the world, even though we have some of the, by far the highest demand in the world, is because we're able to import cheap Canadian oil. If that cheap Canadian oil is no longer cheap, then what is going to happen to our gas prices? Now, you can spend more time trying to figure out ways to prove me wrong, or you could do this and learn, okay? If your goal long term is to make content about oil and gas, you're not doing yourself any favors by constantly, doing this back and forth with me. You're not. Like, I'm telling you, you're not.